I just felt led to share a testimony from last year. I was dealing with major anxiety. I would say probably even depression. It was so controlling my mind. And they had a prophetic word for an injury. And I was working in the nursery. My husband goes, "Lydia, you need to receive this." And so I received it when I was in the nursery, but then came to the altar call afterwards and told the lady, I'm just responding for prophetic word for an injury. And so she's praying for me. And I wasn't even listening to her prayer because all I could think of was what I really needed prayer for was the anxiety that was controlling my mind. And so I'm standing there thinking the whole time she's praying for me, thinking that I should have said that. How's she going to know? It's going to be weird now after she's done praying for me to be like, "Hey, could you also pray for this?" And so anyway, I'm just standing there and she stops praying for me and she puts her hands on my head and she starts coming against anxiety and depression and the battle in my mind. And I just broke, ugly crying, God was so faithful. He knew where I was at. And I didn't even have to say the word. And God spoke it to her. And she said at the end of it, she goes, "You're going to leave here different." And for those of you who have maybe grown up in church a lot, you hear that a lot. You're going to leave here different. And I thought, okay, maybe. But I'm telling you guys, it's been almost a year. My anxiety has been, in moments I've been wait, I should be anxious about this, right? And I have no anxiety about things. And if anything comes up, I can remember that moment where God was so faithful. And so I just want to release that over you. For those of you who are dealing with anxiety, dealing with depression in major ways in your brain and in your mind, God can break through for you tonight and you can leave completely changed, completely new, and leave that behind you here at the altar. He is faithful to do that. God, I just release that. I release the breakthrough that I received. I release it over people here tonight who have been dealing with anxiety and depression and worry. We just break off anxiety and worry and depression right now in Jesus' name, and we speak complete freedom. Freedom over our minds. Complete freedom over minds. The way that we think, our thought processes. Complete freedom and healing in Jesus' name.